Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? What's up, team? Pump Saber here. We're back with more Kagetsu Tohya. This is pretty much at the final threshold, too. Let's see. Here we go. 27 Dead Apostle Ancestor Series. 7 Inash. Used to be a normal dead apostle. The current Inash is the second generation. I thought we meet a lot of vampires. Right? But it seems like they're only going to talk about them like in an encyclopedia book. We don't get to see what they look like. That's pretty interesting. But yes, we completed all the side stories. 10 Nights of Dream. Now let's go back and finish up the game. We're very, very close to the very end. So, I'll give you a heads up on that. We're going to start day 42. Day 42, we're going to stay at the mansion. We are. Maybe I'll help Hisui. Help Kohaku-chan? Ooh. Whoa! What the fuck? I like that we skipped. Out of context, what the hell? Remember in the original photo, it was Akia. Now I switched to Hisui. That's the girl with the gray eyes. Amber. Amber eyes is Kohaku. Blue eyes, like Jade, is Hisui. Why did they call her Hisui? It's like blue eyes like Jade. Why didn't they call her like Sapphire or something? Alright, whatever. I catch myself letting out a shout. The old picture definitely shows me and that child. It's the inner courtyard illuminated by the sunlight coming through the leaves. Before our current relationship was formed, when the boy and the girl were friends and spent many days together. But still, she has a special place in him. She held out a hand for the young Tohno Shiki, the red-haired girl who always smiled and led me. It feels nostalgic, a single old picture, but this is the only picture that holds the memories of that time. But it's just the thing Kohaku was looking for. I guess I kind of want to keep it myself too. Kohaku-san, this... Can I have it? I swallowed my words before they came out. Kohaku-san's eyes are watering up, then she's about to cry. She suddenly turns her head away and then smiles as if nothing has happened. Kohaku, that's... sorry. It was a little out of a moment. Kohaku-san tried to pass it off, as if it were nothing. But since it's not like her to do so, it took me a while to realize it. This old decaying picture, is what she's been looking for all this time. Kohaku-san, this picture, won't you take care of it? I think I'll lose it, and I don't have an album either. Huh? No, that won't do. This is Shiki-san Hisui picture. One of you two has to have it. It's not for me to take possession of. That is, please take care of it until at least I buy the album. And since it's embarrassing, please keep it a secret from Akia and Hisui. Impossible. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. Kohaku-san doesn't say anything. If I keep on insisting, I don't know if she'll accept the picture. To Kohaku-san, this is Hisui's precious memory. So she knows that Hisui needs to have it. But all the more that's true, there's also the dream she wanted. When she was young. Dang. Remember, she wanted to be Hisui when she was young. She wanted to be that smiling girl running in that courtyard with Shiki. She looked at Hisui, realizing that it cannot be true. Cannot come true. Hisui is what she wanted to become. Kohaku-san, please take care of this. Once more, I offer the old picture to her. Kohaku-san again looks as if she's about to cry, and then... Okay then. I'll take really good care of it. She hesitantly holds the picture in both hands, and she brings the picture to her chest. Then I'll go. I'll be in the living room when it's time for dinner. Thank you, Shiki-san. I wave my hand at Kaku-san as I leave the room. Then that was so sweet, dude. Okay. We're gonna go have dinner at the mansion. More than enough. You think that's like true? Right? Why did he switch to he switched to Kohaku? Not Kohaku, my bad. I mean Akira to Hisue. Right? I think that's true. I think that's the real photo. Maybe he has two photos, right? One with Akira and one with Hisue. Shiki's pretty impressive. Something I'm forgetting. Okay, this is it. This is going to be the last day before the ending. We're going to start day 43. Let's do it. Did you have ramen? No. But she asked me that. Of course I didn't have ramen. Unless she's talking about the Akihiko thing. Yeah, we had ramen with him. We're going to stay at the mansion, skip school. And then, I'm tired of the mansion, I'm going out. And then, go to Arc Place. What's this? No, I need to calm down and go back. Okay. I'll return to the mansion. You think we want to see Len before the dream's over? This is the last day. Return to the mansion. Help Kohaku. Then help Kohaku. This is it. What? What the heck? Are you serious? Dang. Arc? That looks pretty good though. Man, this is young Arc with the long hair. Wow. How did that even happen? It is a dream. Anything's possible. I catch myself letting out an uncontrolled shout. In the old picture, it's a young version of me. And the place is in the courtyard. When the state the picture's in, I guess, and one guess is about 8 years old, but why is it Arc? Why? I tell my head in. Kaku-san wordlessly and look at the picture. Even you say that. Not minding the number of contradiction, the young Arc looks so cute that I want to rub her cheeks. She seemed to have long hair when she was young. Imagine it flowing in the wind, it feels like it would have been very refreshing. A soft cheek and the face that seems to be waiting happily for a kiss and unworldly cute. Maybe this is fine too. Beginning that Kaku-san is behind my back. I say what's on my mind. No, Kaku-san! That's... what should I say? This is a bad joke, or some weird alternate reality It's unexpected, Shiki-san. Even though you were young, you went around giving kisses to anyone. You end up being Arc-san in a mansion? It's quite shocking. Damn, he kissed Akira, kissed Hisue, now Arc. Dang, Shiki, what the hell happened 8 years ago? What should I tell Akira-sama about this? She says a ridiculously scary thing and sighs heavily. Wait! You're mistaken! Really, this isn't true. It's some trickery by Arc. Most definitely. Well, since it seems to have been planned out rather thoroughly, it could have been this person standing in front of me right now rather than Arc. Really, that won't do, Shiki-san. Trying to blame others for your fault. For a kiss maniac like you who goes around giving kisses without any second thought. And I don't know where it come from, but she holds a rope that, when pulled, will make a clank and open the floor below me. Wah! Dislikable development. Really, I'm telling you this, but there's no way I would give a kiss to just anyone. Well, I could have kissed Akio Hisui on the forehead, but this really isn't my doing. Please don't pull on that rope. If you do, I think I'll lead straight to the bad end. I'm sorry, but I had to punish you. You seem to go to Arc Place in the morning and come back in the mansion and need punishment. Swish, the rope gets pulled. Clank, the floor I was standing on cleanly disappears. Wow! This development is just as expected. Shh. I fall into the hole created at my feet. It's okay. There should be a mat at the bottom. Gaga-san peaceful voice sounds. If there's a mat, then I might at least not get hurt. Even though it's an electric mosquito catcher mat. Ah! That's really not funny, you know. I do my best by squirming around, but my falling speed doesn't decrease. I really might be dying this time. Electric mosquito mat? When I wake up, I find myself in the basement. Maybe I hit my spine on my way down, but my whole body is creaking. Damn it! This really is the basement. Clang. I wipe my forehead with my hand. Huh? Clang. Huh? Ah! My hands and feet are chained! How thorough. To be this thorough, it must be Kohaku-san doing. It's cold. I shiver as I hug myself. Clang. The heavy sound depresses me. This is way beyond child's play. I'll probably go insane if I spend more than a day here. I try smashing the prison with a sizable stone. Maybe it's made of titanium, but the stone gives way. It can't be helped. But someone sang a song about how the basement is safe or something. Maybe that'll become my theme song. But I really must get out of here before the sun sets. I look around to find a rock that could act as a knife. Simple, found one. Huh? But what do I do now? The chains are destroyed by the rock. What do I think that could easily break free with such a simple object? That won't do, Shiki-san. You can't think such dangerous thoughts. The sound of someone coming down the stairs and ring through the prison. Kohaku-san! Yes, thank you for waiting. Please wait a moment. I'll open it shortly. Creak. With a rusty sound, the prison opens up. I'm glad. Even though the joke is in a bad taste, it's still a joke. Huh? Wait a sec. What are you holding, Kohaku-san? What do you mean, what? It's needle time. It hurts my heart to do this, but it can't be helped. Since you didn't sincerely reflect back on your actions, as a gift as medicine to you to make you listen better. Ah! Lies! Lies! Kohaku-san, you look so happy. Huh? That can't be. Isn't that true? Really? I don't like hurting. Fool! No one likes hurting. It lightly approaches this devil in an apron. No. This devil without an apron. Ah! Okay. Understood. I'll not leave any food at dinner. I'll not go out to eat. Heck, I'll even wake up early. You can't get away with just that. Now please calm down so it doesn't hurt. Let's get this over with quickly. Okay, then let's do this. What you say makes sense, but just do one and only one. Don't worry about that. I'll bring two just in case I failed. She smiles and pokes my arm with the needle. Damn. Shiki-san, can you hear me? Now this is your room. Please don't ever go out. If you do, then I won't become violent either. I'll raise you gently so that you can't think anymore. Kaku-san chuckles. Ooh, I meant many bad ends, but I don't think any can surpass this one. Repeat again. So that was the last day before the endings. Now with that, we can properly do normal ending and true ending. Whoa. What do you think about Planetarium? Hime? The beautiful twinkling in the future that will never fade, no matter what. Other rumors on the web are waiting for you. Alright. Let's do it. Let's start up. Normal ending. Okay. So to start normal ending, we are stay at the mission. hope it doesn't have hentai. I'll sunbathe at the courtyard. The inner courtyard is flooded with a white light that seems like it can melt everything away. A refreshing scenery of morning. I stretch myself and inhale as much fresh air as my lungs can possibly take. Now, there is not a single shadow in this world. A peaceful day where even traces of nightmare and death are gone. In other words, a perfect day of endless happiness, as if it were someone's dream. But, really, can I keep on dreaming such peaceful dreams? In other words, it's a daily routine. A dream is something more grand. If I really were dreaming, then weird development should repeat itself. Even if it's so peaceful, dreams that resembles everyday life cannot be considered precious dreams. I sense footsteps to my back, so I turn around. Below the white morning sunlight that might disappear any moment, the girl in black coat calmly stands. It's Len. Hey, I thought I would meet you if I came here. The girl, without replying, looks at me with blank eyes. She's still not feeling well. Even though the image of death is gone, such emergency treatment cannot save her. Yeah, let's skip all those trivialities. First, I'll speak alone. Is that okay? The girl somewhat worriedly nods. Thanks. Then I ask straight out, but this is inside a dream, right? Repeating the same day, thinking that I forgot about yesterday's happenings. In reality is nothing real and just a garden of models that encompass everything that can happen here. So without the concept of day, anything can happen. It's okay to experience it early, and it's okay to not experience it yet. But distinguishing the night and the morning is probably an attempt to replicate the reality as closely as possible. No, I'm not mad. I'm actually thankful. I had a great time here, and I'm certain that others are thinking that too. Whenever they wake up, they probably thought today's dream was happy. Looking at it that way, you're an excellent dream demon. But I still have some complaints. Even though others were briefly called in, for me, the main character, it was a little confusing. Oh, that's right! Shiki's not the main character. This is not his stage. I forgot about that. Alright, here's the twist then. I was actually nervous at first, thinking that maybe I'm trapped. Couldn't you have explained a bit? I shoot her a look of complaint. She's perturbed. Perturbed? Okay. Since it's a problem of these playful trickeries continue, I have to be mad when I need to be mad. It's okay if you're repenting. Well, it's not like I don't know why you wanted to keep it a secret. I know. I'm the main character of this dream, and the fact that I keep on dreaming means the real Tohno is hurt, right? So it simply could be like this. I was in an accident and got taken to the hospital. But maybe from the aftermath of before, I didn't open my eyes, so the word arc sent you to ensure that my mind doesn't die. Is that correct? It's a disturbed silence. I don't know if I got it correct or wrong, but my confidence is dropping. In other words, what a dream Tohno lounges about in this world, the Tohno in the real world is undergoing treatment. This is a guess, but isn't my wound already healed? So I'll be out of my dream pretty soon. Her eye says, oh, so you notice. Even though I'm dense, I had a feeling. And also that Shu, who had been maintaining the dream up until now, would disappear soon. She looked silently down. A long silence. When I'm about to tell her we should keep on meeting with both eyes. Wake up now. Uh-oh. Yes. She says that with emotionless eyes. Alone, with unchanging eyes that stare at the scenery far away, she silently says goodbye. I'm sure after hearing that, she doesn't realize it. I can't open my eyes up by myself. Because this is not a dream Tohno is dreaming. The nightmare said that in here. Everyone's an actor. The reason I was only leading actor is probably as I said. But I'm not the one who made the dream of such normal days. Such days that one envied but could not grasp in his hands. I see. You cannot even realize it because you were lonely all this time. I walk up to approach her. She doesn't run and just looks up. I put my hand on her shoulder and say, "No, this isn't my dream." She tilts her head in confusion. Right. It's only natural that this world dies. If Tohno Shiki isn't fatally threatened, there's just no reason why this world would be heading towards destruction. There's only one person dying to begin with. In the dream dreamt just before. This is. Oh. This is something you always been wanting to see. So the real main character is Len. See, it got a little bit confusing. Because it says right here. Right? It says, such days that one envy but could not grasp in his hands. Right? But I was like, his. I thought maybe Nanaya. Right? But it's actually, this is Len's dream. This is what she always wanted. Something so trivial and without consequence. Your own precious dream. It's a normal day and lonely kitten saw. Dang, this is her dream. Her eyes are not focused. Her lips quake slightly. My dream? Shiver. As if she's afraid. As if she can't believe it. She just repeats that word silently. Certainly, she must have been looking at our lives through arc. Even though she was in pain, she silently looked on happiness, joy, and suffering, without even realizing them individually. To talk with someone, to touch someone, to want to do it, even though not realizing what it is. Like a cat that doesn't realize the purpose or meaning of being petted, it still wants to stay that way forever. But for her, there's no such reason. No matter how much she wants it, she just looked from afar. For a long time, just like her owner did. Although he wanted to look at the world and be alone, at the end, the old man touched her and taught her the concept of warmth. She just stares. The girl just looked at the warmth, and even though it doesn't go inside of her, she realized that she's looking at someone's happiness. Such things, I forget about them now. I put my knees on the ground and hugged her in a friendly way. It's okay now. With strength, but not enough to crush her, I lightly hug her. You were all alone up until now, right? So you can come inside. Tap. I said as I bring my forehead forward. At first she looks up in surprise. As if an old pot were broken, her tears roll up on her cheeks. Run down her cheeks. Her frail fingers search its way here. After letting a line of tears run down, the girl runs to hug and cling. Thank you. Sound without sound, it is repeated as if a kitten were meowing. Idiot. I'm the one who should be doing that. You helped me until my wounds were healed. So I have to pay you back. It's not too strong, but if I'm okay, then I let go of the girl, and I bite my index finger. Drip. Red blood comes out. I want to be your strength. If this is okay, then I'll give you as much as you need. I offer my finger covered in blood. Confused, she looks very uneasy. I know. It's a contract. If Art can't share her strength with you, then I'll form a contract with you. The girl sighs heavily. She's embarrassedly bowed down her head. Dang, he got a dream eater. That's pretty cool. And shakes. Oh, to refuse? She said no. Why? Embarrassingly, she bows her head and looks at me as if she has something difficult to say. You don't want to? Dang. She said no. She shakes her head with all her strength. I guess she doesn't want a contract. But why did she refuse to drink the blood? She looks at me as if she was clinging on to me. Huh? I don't really understand what she wants to say. The contract stuff is okay, right? She nods. Then once more, what do I do? Select EP? The fuck does that mean? Oh. What? Hold on. Oh man. What the hell? I went ahead and compared it to the true ending. I didn't like the true ending. The true ending has that's an H scene. Don't worry, we're doing normal ending for this one right now. I'll gaze at the blood at the finger. This is ending 1, aka normal ending. Offer my finger once more. She hesitates for a little moment and then, ha! What? Slurp sucks on my blood. I take my finger out, surprised. Wait, that was really cold just now. She nods a yes and then trots away. After putting some distance between me and herself, she lifts the hem of her skirt and bows courteously. This seals the contract. She smiles again and nods. Okay, then your life won't be put in danger again, right? Yes, she nods and looks up at the sky. And then look up to follow her example. It's a sky that could not possibly be any bluer. The blueness that seems like it could suck in everything seems to reflect her mind. But the usual nausea comes. Wait, am I getting woken up? There's no reply, but my nausea becomes stronger. Well, that doesn't really matter. If I'm to wake up, I should do it soon. But before that, I still don't know your name. Right. Not for someone else. I want to hear it from herself. It's a proof that this dream exists. The name of the girl who will now become a precious member of my family. Dang, let's go. She's a member of the Tohno family now, and it turns white. My vision fades, and I fall into a true sleep this time. Before that, she playfully pokes out her tongue and leaves one word. Buddha. Right? Like that. Something like that. Len. Everything, even though it existed, is non-existent. And then the end isn't here. Returning back to the beginning once more. I'll definitely wake up this time. And there will be everyone who I met in my dream. And finally, the girl who I met in her dream. Repeat again. Wait, I thought this was good ending. What do you mean repeat? What the hell? Have you read it? The system manager? No, I didn't read the system manager. Now what? Oh. Oh. Opening. How you get true ending? Hey, you think I messed up? Can you still get true ending? Whatever. Let's keep doing normal ending. It's too late to go back anyway. It autosaves. Dude, this game has autosave. This like, in the 2000s. A slight nausea when I open my eyes. I pass it off as a common happening in the morning, when I notice a black crow outside the window. When I get myself together to go to school, a funeral hearse passes by the street I frequent. The sky is blindingly clear. The strong sunlight that burns the skin. The wind that comforts my body, soaked in sweat. The white smoke coming off the asphalt and the shadows of many trees lining the sides of the road. Such things tells me that summer is near. The sign of summer hurrying one onward. Even though the scorching heat of last year was intolerable, I still hope there might be something fun happening. I wipe the sweat off my forehead and look up at the sky. And the sky is a burning sun. There will be a vacation soon, and many plans for the summer must be made. Time flies by in an instant, so if I'm to enjoy the summer, then I had to thoroughly plan everything out beforehand. Well then, a hot summer that could choke someone is here again this year. Thinking all that, Tonoshiki did not make a single plan. I stretch as I mutter such nonsense. It's too late to be caught by the summer, but all determination has left my body, so I can't bring myself to focus on anything. Summer vacation. It looks like it'll be hot this year too. I yawn as I take the usual road to school. The thing that comes to my mind at first is how good it'd feel if I were to dry the blanket outside. Really. Thinking of such things before an important event is proof that all desire to play has been brutally uprooted. Well, now in today too. The last day of the finals. In addition, only 2 subjects are left. After this final hardship, I can draw as many blankets as I want starting tomorrow. I come to the intersection I always frequent. A dump truck skids into my view as it makes a braking noise. There isn't anyone in front of the truck. The dump truck is trying its best to slow down, even though there aren't any streetlights. Before I could think, my body acted after feeling the danger. My legs moved. The moment I was about to thoughtlessly jump in front of the dump truck. Good morning, Shiki. My spirit gets broken by a greeting that doesn't fit the situation. What do? Do I run in front of... Why do you want to run in front of the dump truck? Are we going to get isekai'd? Alright. Let's do it, dudes. But the legs, already at work, don't stop. The brakes sound loudly. The dump truck slides on the road. In front of it. Oh, shit! Oh! It all makes sense now. The one who was dying. I knew Len was dying. They said it. But I thought she was dying because she was maintaining Shiki's dream. She was dying because she got run over by a truck. Oh. Dang, it all makes sense now. Dang, she got ran over. Is a small kitten frozen surprise. Dude, Ark, what the hell? She didn't care about Len? Well, you gotta remember, Ark doesn't have common sense. She doesn't have common sense. Remember that one time in the main story, Shiki broke a promise? She was gonna rip Shiki's throat out. She doesn't have common sense. And she knows Len's not human. And she's not a vampire. Well, even if she was human or a vampire, Ark wouldn't think twice on her life. She doesn't care about her. So, damn, Ark, what the hell? I'm a little bit disappointed in you for letting Len die like that. It's a small kitten frozen surprise. I run towards it. Thank you, Shiki. Right before colliding with a dump truck after hugging the kitten, a kick up the asphalt with all my might. Dang, let's go, Shiki! With a magnificent jump, the kitten in my embrace, I land on the sidewalk like a rugby player. And I get dizzy. No matter what it is, it's pretty bad to use all of one's strength. The magnificent jump made me hit the corner of the sidewalk with my head. And I couldn't even do a falling technique. He hit his head on the sidewalk or something? Shiki, what are you doing? Damn, I'm so disappointed in Ark, dude. I can't believe that. She would have let Len die. I guess she didn't know. Guess she didn't know. Man, I don't know. I feel some type of way now. Dang. The confused and angry voice of Ark. My consciousness sinks recklessly. Blood seems to be flowing down my forehead. Ah, how many stitches will it be? I wondered coldly as my consciousness let the curtain fall. Ah, right. The reason I didn't do a falling technique is because I had a kitten in my embrace. Ark probably lectured Len saying it's all her fault that Shiki's dying. Man, Ark! I'm so disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. Dang. What the hell? I'm so impressed with Shiki. At the same time though, I can't believe it. I wanna go with the reason Ark just didn't know. She just didn't know. Len almost got run over by a truck. She didn't know. She just brought Len over. Len's just curious, right? She's just walking around, being a cat and stuff. So, I guess. And then remember, Ark doesn't really like telling her what to do, so yeah, I'm gonna go with that reason. You know, don't be mad at Ark. I won't be mad at Ark. Right? Stuff happens like that. That was just very bad luck on both sides. Len and Shiki. Alright, so now we're going with EP. This is it. This is normal ending. And so, I wake up from a long dream. So that's why he got. Ooh, nice OSC. The first thing that comes to mind is how strong the sunlight is. And the next thing is that it just turned morning. It's hot. Maybe it's because of the sunlight coming through the window, but my forehead is sweating a little. But the hotness isn't unpleasant. It actually feels refreshing. And footsteps outside the door. The door handle turns and someone comes inside. Ark? I forgive you, Ark. Yeah, it was just bad luck. That entire turn of event, bad luck. Nobody fault. Ah, you awake? The moment the door is opened, Ark carefully greets me. Hey, morning! Replying to Ark, I greet her back carefully myself. Ark looks a little dissatisfied and, hey Shiki, it looks like you're completely healed. And said that as if nothing happened. That is the truth. Looking at her, I feel stupid reminiscing back to all that's happened. Why are you laughing, Shiki? You have something to say? Really, sleeping so peacefully without caring about how I feel. Right. But how long was I asleep? About 4 days. Even though it wasn't anything big, you didn't open your eyes. Little sister threw a fit. Ah, right. It's not like you can find a hospital. Did you contact Akia? No, I didn't especially. The one who got you here was the deliverer, the driver of the car. And little sister flew in even though I didn't contact her. It looks like I'll be hearing a lot more about it later. Waves, what's up, Age of Rage? Ha! I raise my hand up to my forehead as I sigh. My head is wrapped in bandages. Maybe it's because I slept for 4 days, but my body is too relaxed for me to move right now. And it looked like my head is still a bit airy, so I can't talk perfectly. Sorry, Ark. Can you bring me some water? Okay. I'll tell your little sister and the others that you woke up, so it might take a while. That's fine. I'm not that thirsty, so you don't have to hurry up. But just don't make a fuss. Even though you're still lightheaded, you're as stubborn as ever. Against you, I'm always clear-headed. Ooh, an unexpected effect. I didn't know what it is, but she went out quietly to get me something to drink. Ha! All of a sudden, my consciousness fades in and out. The hands on the clock are hard to see. It must be the after effect of such a deep sleep. My sense of time seems to be paralyzed, and that's evidence. Really, we can't take our eyes off of you, Tohno-kun. Please also think of me who has to work. Why you gotta think of you, CL? CL Senpai, although dumbfounded, sighs in relief. But Tohno-kun, it's good how it turned out. Although you couldn't take the final, taking supplemental classes during the summer should be able to make up for it. Damn, bro, there goes the summer vacation. Ah! Did you perhaps suggest that, Senpai? Huh? Even though you just woke up, you're still as sharp as ever, Tohno-kun. CL Senpai says that like a devil. Nissan, how are you feeling? Aki approaches worryingly, and I energetically wave my hand to tell her that I am well. Yes, if you can do that, you should be fine. The doctor says it's okay for you to be discharged as soon as you wake up. I go get the paperwork, since there are so many useless guests here. Ah, okay. Let's go back to the mansion. There's a ton of things I have to do. Nissan, what things do you have to do? Let's see. Right. First I have to dry the blankets. I tried to convince Akia that it's wasteful to just lets its perfect weather fly by. I'm convinced Akiya leaves the room after giving it. Kohaku? Hello, hello Shiki-san. Is there anything you need? Gaku-san, it's almost as carefree as Ark as usual. Right. When I go back to the mansion, I want to eat your cooking. I only had hospital medicine for 3 days, so my body wants some food. Mainly meat, and especially barbecue. I couldn't eat anything. Aw, there goes Kaku. Alright, understood. But nothing too heavy. It's right after an illness, so I prepare something light. Do you have anything you want to eat? Something light on the stomach and easy to eat. Curry, right? Then, plum sandwich. Oh, let's go. That's Hisue food. Huh? I want some plum juice sandwich. Is that possible? Kaku-san thinks for a moment and then, alright, I'll try my skill at it. Replies with a smile that explodes any moment. There goes Hisue. Dang, the best girl for last. Shiki-sama, you're awake. Hisue lets out a big sigh, as if her nervousness just ended. That's that. But I think it's a little strange to come to the hospital in those clothes. Hey, I was about to wave my hand, but then a light nausea hits me. It seems like I can't move my body on my own yet. Shiki-sama, are you still not feeling well? It's nothing. It's a simple nausea, so don't worry about it. I've been sleeping for 3 days, so my body is really well rested. It's just my muscles being lazy. I'll be able to move soon. Then you can go to the summer festival. Oh, let's go! It's a date! Me and Hisue at the summer festival. Her voice is full of expectation. Summer festival? The traditional festival they hold at the temple. I suggested that Aki and the others go this year, since they've never been there. I guess it's a group date. Shiki and the squad. Let's go. I'll be completely healed by then. That's good. For me and Nessan, this festival is the first. Hisue, although she doesn't laugh often, radiates when she does laugh. Who's the last girl? Already, I can't tell who came after whom. It must be the effect of the dream. This won't do. I tap my head lightly. It soon be summer. The sun's been getting stronger daily, and each passing day becomes busier. So I'll stop my lounging about here and get up. My little sister and the others went back. Ark returns with enough juice to satisfy the thirst of a whale. They had this and that to do. I think they'll be here for about an hour more. I see. Then I'll return for now as well. I waste too much energy running around during the day. What are you talking about? It'll become even hotter now, so you have to tolerate at least this much. I'll be taking you here and there during the summer. I complain with my head turned the other way out of embarrassment. Okay, I'll be waiting, Shiki. Then post the girl, let's go. Answering carefreely, this time too. Ark walks over to the door. I call out to her back. Yeah? Were you worried? It was a whim of the moment things. Without any hesitation, out of sincerity. Yeah, I was worried. She says as she smiles. That's my girl. I guess they're all my girls. I like them all. The white curtain sways. Bye then. And so finally alone, I look at her, who's been standing there and looking this way all along. Len? Well, so that's the short wrap of the situation. On the shelf near the window, the black cat nods silently while sunbathing with her body rolled up. You were here since I came, right? You did well to avoid the nurses. No, she wouldn't be found. Neither Akiya nor Senpai could detect her, so maybe even Ark didn't notice. But isn't it hot over there? I'm okay now, so you can return to the mansion if you want. She certainly liked the spot under the chair under the inner courtyard. The black cat disinterestedly raises her head, and then hits the window with her forearm and opens it. She's greatly skilled. Well, then, see you later. The cat doesn't even nod and jumps out the window. Oh, she's going to her favorite spot. Your favorite character is probably Akiya? What's Yo? I think, from what I heard, from a lot of people's opinions, a lot of people's favorite character is Hisue and Akiya. And they talk about it in this game too, the popularity poll. Kohaku got 5th place on the 2nd popularity poll. Kohaku's my girl. But I like Hisue and Akiya a lot too. And I like Sasuke a lot. Sasuke's pretty high on the poll. Pretty surprising. Her attitude hasn't changed. You're as usual, Len. I look out the window. She jumped out of. The sunlight's perfectly white. It seems to burn the skin. Fall is still far away. She'll jump out into the world. She's only been observing. We'll probably meet her first summer. It's hot. I wiped the sweat on my forehead. The window is clouded by the white haze of heat coming off the asphalt. Well then, I'll wake up. I force my feet and hands and stretch. The spine cracks. Even the pain is a welcome sign of a new start. The calendar will turn to August soon. The season becomes endlessly hot. And this year cannot be an exception. Life is short, so one should not tarry about. It looks like this year will be unusually busy. I look up at the blue sky as I exercise my relaxed feet and hands. A white cloud outside the windows. While I was sleeping very briefly, the one and only hot summer already came. I wish it was the music in the the title screen. That was normal ending. We're gonna get true ending and see what's different. True ending, I have to censor a little bit. There's an H scene in true ending. But before we start true ending, let me give my quick thoughts. My quick thoughts. This game is pretty awesome. I really like this game. Just like this says, this is definitely a fun disc. This is pure fun. There's a lot of cool scenarios that we got that I really like, especially the story for the evening, which is like, honestly, the true ending for Akiya, even though it was really good, I still felt like I want more, right? And the author delivered, he gave us more, and I'm really satisfied. Like the twist that Shiki, it makes sense too if you think about it. Shiki, like Ciel Senpai, right? She took Shiki body after he probably saved Akiya in life. He probably gave Akiya her heat back, right? So Ciel took Shiki body, and it took like half a year to recover. And then Ciel Senpai wrote Akiya a letter. And then Shiki's coming back. And then you saw that Akiya had her hair short, even though there was no CG of that. She said that she'll come back spring in the mansion with long hair just to meet her Nissan. That's pretty sweet. And then there's a lot of cool stuff that we got too, right? Like Red Demon God, Crimson Moon. We got, what else was so pretty lore heavy? I think that's about it. And we learned about Coma too in the main story. They didn't solve the issue with Ciel. You know Ciel with the cape? I know who that is. That's Roa. So that's Roa as Ciel. But they never tell us. I don't know why. I thought they would tell us in this game, but it seems like they didn't address that. And they didn't address Hime. We never visit Hime again, right? Shiki said that he'll come back to visit her, but maybe that's for Crimson Moon. So I was a little bit disappointed we didn't interact with Hime after that. And we didn't act with Roa / Ciel after that weird interaction. But overall, it's pretty good, pretty good. That was the quick synopsis. So that was normal ending. Let's go get true ending. True ending, I have to censor. There's H scene with a cat. All right, let's go. Stay at the mission. I'll go sunbathing in the courtyard. This is so messed up in so many ways. All right, I gotta get ready. All right, I'll censor. I try not to censor too much, right? I want to get as much lore out of it, and then when they go like to the scene, then I'll censor it. This might be risky on my part, but I'll try to give you as much lore as possible. All right, let's do it. I'll shake my head uneasily. So this is the part where Len forms the contract with Shiki. What does she need to form the contract? It's not blood. What does she need? At this moment, I suddenly recall it. Familiars can only exist by receiving life force from their owner. And that's the best life force isn't blood, but some other form of vitality. Could it be that you want vitality instead of blood? Jeez, that's what they're gonna call in this game. Vitality. I shyly asked. Oh god. She nods slightly. My face quickly becomes red. Oh god. Of course. I want to help her, but share my vitality with her? That means that expression again. And she looks at me with that expression. There's nothing I can't do, but I couldn't possibly do something like this. Are you alright with it? Losing to her gaze, I muttered those words. The girl nods. She comes to me, embraces me, and it's not vitality. If it's not vitality, I don't want it. She communicates that thought to me. This is an unfair surprise attack. It's not a proposal or a wish. If she begs me like that, I can't refuse her. Hey, it's okay, bro. It's a dream. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Hey, will it be okay, even it's me? And remember, she's a cat. She's only has one reply. So hard in my mind as well. Let's go to my, oh god! There, I formed a contract with you. I quietly stretch out my hand. Smiling softly, the girl obediently grasps my hand so that our fingers intertwine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It better show, not H scene. He said thank you. I don't know why he said that. We're not gonna go over the H scene with a cat. We finished the H scene. Takuichi! Man, people don't give that man credit. Takuichi is pretty, no. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm talking about any girl, alright? It could be Arc, CL, it could be any girl, right? It just so happened it has to be this scene that I noticed. Because there was a scene where this is Len thighs. This is Len thighs. You see that? He drew that. He drew the skin pulling back. I was pretty impressed. I was like, oh shit. That's pretty realistic, Takuichi. Good job. Takuichi is pretty cool, bro. Nasu, on the other hand, Nasu can't watch H scenes, man. What are you talking about? This is not an H scene. Let me take that back. Alright, it's an H scene. I can't lie. But you gotta remember. Damn it! It's just a dream. It don't count. I just want to go back to the part where he says thank you. What the hell? I thought he says thank you. No, I take that back. There's not an H scene, bro. They're just hugging very intensely. What the hell? What's the thank you part? Alright, this part I'm confused. I know I skipped the majority of the H scene, but this part confuses me. Len, that hurts. Len shakes her head and pushes her fingernails even harder. At that rate, she'll break the skin, I think. And I'm not in the mood to reprimand her. Thank you, Len. With all my heart, I said those words to her once again. She doesn't answer. Just leans her body against my chest. Oh, she stopped scratching him. That's why he said thank you. Oh no, he said thank you because so we might not only be connected by formality in the contract, but also in mind. I realize it. I'm lying on bed in a pleasant reminiscence. Before finally falling asleep, I think it wouldn't be bad to receive this morning with Len like this. Morning comes. The sunlight is mild, and the wind feels good. Since this is the last morning, she has definitely prepared some great commencement. So, this is the end. I'll miss it a little, but it can't be helped. When I wake up, there will be plenty waiting for me. Lying on the bed, I mutter to myself. Nodding, Len slowly moves her gaze to outside the window. Following, I also look out the sky. That is the impossibly blue sky. That blue that looked like it was seem that it was reflecting her mind. And the usual dizziness comes. That was quick. I would have liked to have some more time. There is no reply, but I'm sure that when I turn around, her always same smiling face would be there. Is he talking about Len? Len's smiling face. My dizziness increases. Then I guess it's goodbye. Before that, once more, I call out your name. Evidence that this dream existed. The name that belongs to you, who will now become part of my precious family. Good night, Len. I'll see you again when morning comes. And then, white. My vision blurs and I finally fall into true sleep. All things are things that happen but didn't happen. In that case, the end isn't here. Let's go back to the beginning once more. This time, truly wake up from sleep. The beginning of summer. At that intersection, I had to return as my true self. There, everyone I met in my dreams would definitely be waiting for me. And furthermore, that child I met thanks to the stream would be there. Pete again. Okay, so that's a big difference on true ending and normal ending. Normal ending, Len stick out her tongue and tell Shiki her name before the dream ends. Shiki already know her name because they form a very deep bond. Contract. And then he says good night, Len. See you in the morning. So I wonder if that's gonna change. Holy what? I have summer festival. Was that there before? What? Let's go back and see if opening is different. Let's see if opening is the same. I meant different. I slightly nausea when I open my eyes. I pass it off as a common happening in the morning when I notice a black crow outside the window. When I get myself together to go to school, a funeral horse passes by the street I frequent. The sky is blindingly clear. The strong sunlight that burns the skin. The wind that comfortable confers my body, soaked in my sweat. We read this already, so I'm gonna skip a little bit. Because we read this in normal ending, I'm gonna go faster. If there's anything new, I'll tell you. You see how much faster I could read the visual novel if I wasn't reading out loud? I read pretty quickly. I think I would have finished this visual novel half the time I finished it, right? Probably in like 10 hours. Instead of what, just like 20? This is where the dump truck is Len. Let's see, what's different? Run in front of the dump truck? And then we save Len. Small kitten. It's the same, right? Yeah, it's still the same. It's not different. Okay. It's still the same. So let's see if EP is the same. Let's see if EP is the same. So, wake up from the long dream. I still remember what happened in EP. I love this song, by the way. This song is so early 2000 anime, isn't it? It makes me remember the slice of life of all the 2000 animes. It's nice. Makes me feel nice. Hold on. I'm giving this a quick read. It's all the same so far. You think it'll be different at the very end? Since Len's probably a little bit stronger. Because she got more magic. Through other vitality fluids. So maybe Len would stay with Shiki in the hospital room instead of going back to the mansion. I love all the heroines, dude. These are really good heroines. I like all of them. Even Sasuke. Even though Sasuke's not there, the Forgotten Kohai. Summer Festival? We're gonna do that next. And then this is the last one. Arc again, right? And then Len's gonna appear. So let's see if this part is different. Don't tell me the only thing different about True Ending and Normal Ending is an H scene. Please don't tell me that. Please don't tell me the H scene's the only thing different. Come on, bruh. Okay. Well, so that's a short wrap of the situation. On the shelf near the window, the black cat nods silently while sunbathing with her body rolled up. You were here since I came, right? You did well to avoid the nurses. No, she wouldn't be found. Neither Akia nor Senpai could detect her, so maybe even Art didn't notice. But, isn't it hot over there? I'm okay now, so you can return to the mansion first if you want. She certainly liked the spot under the chair in the inner courtyard. The black cat disinterestedly raises her head and then hits the window with her forearm and opens it. Dang, she's still gonna leave us! She's greatly skilled. Well then, see you later. The cat doesn't even nod. Dude, what? It jumps out the window. No, bro! Well, I guess in True Ending, you unlock the Summer Festival. I guess that's the difference. You get an H scene, and you unlock the Summer Festival. So the ending's still the same? Her first summer. It's still the same. Dang, I wish it was a little bit different, dude. Alright, fuck it. Clap it up. So the only difference on unlocking True Ending is you get an H scene and you get the Summer Festival. Because the Summer Festival wasn't there before. Unless you need both ending, right? Normal ending and True Ending. But either way. Alright. I'll give my review. Before we start the Summer Festival, in the English translation, Easter egg, I guess I'll give my review of Kagetsu Tohya. I can't go to graphics, right? There's hentai there. I guess we can talk about this. This is pretty nice. We'll look at these later. Ah, screw it. If there's hentai, then it's fine. So, scared. I'm actually don't feel like, you know. Oh, thank God. The first page is okay. Oh, I guess we can look at this, right? So, I guess review, right? This is a really fun visual novel. I like this visual novel, right? It's a fun disc, as mentioned up there, Tsukihime Fan Disk. And this isn't meant to be taken too seriously. Of course, just lore, right? Like in Ten Some Nights a Dream, we get a continuation for Akia True Ending, which is really sweet. Like I said before, I felt like Akia True Ending, if they could continue it, that'd be really nice, right? Just leaving like Shiki gone is kind of a bummer. So they made a continuation mini story, which is story for the evening, and it shows that Sia Senpai picked up Shiki body. That's why his body was missing for like 6 months. She healed him up, right? Because Shiki probably like used his eyes of death's deception to like kill the heat, I guess, inside of him to get the heat back to Akia. I don't know how that works, but yeah. And then his body's probably like a doll, right? It just stopped moving. So that's when CL Senpai probably picked up his body before Akia woke up, of course. Healed him up for 6 months and then write a letter to Akia saying, oh yeah, your Nissan's coming back home. Yeah. And then Aki had like short hair at the time. She's like, I'm not gonna go back home. I'm gonna make him wait because he made me wait. So I'm gonna wait till my hair grow back in spring, and I go back home. So I thought that was really sweet. That's why it's like one of my favorite stories, side stories. I don't know, Tens of Night's Dream story. There you go. Crimson Moon was really good. We got more lore on Hime and Roa, right? That was pretty cool. Red Demon God, I really like that one. That's about Shiki dad and the events before Tsukihime. And we get lore on Koma. I didn't even know Koma has one eye, so that was really new to me. Nanokon-chan SOS is pretty cool, right? But that's all I can think of. It's just pretty cool to me. Right? It's just about Arihiko first time meeting Shiki, which is really cool, right? And then Nanako-chan first appearance as a character, right? They're gonna give her some backstory. She's just she's a spirit. She was sacrificed in a village, and she became a Bible. That's pretty intense. Imukureso, that one's just a fun story, right? Funny, fun horror mini story. I like that a lot. Flower Thanatos, that's just a wet dream with the twins, right? Kohaku Hisue. Hisue-chan Invocation Impulse is really good. It's about Hisue-chan. It's kind of like a continuation of Hisue-chan good ending, because Kohaku's name is Nanaya, so that was pretty cute. And then she finally go on a date with Shiki. I like that. The Tohno family con games are really fun story where they're just like F it, bring all the characters together just to play a really intense game with tag. Dawn was pretty nice for the story of that girl that died by Nero, right? That made me tear up a little bit. It's kind of sad. And Good Luck Seal Sensei is a really cute story. Where Seal is sensei and everyone's a student, and she's trying to get with Shiki. Using her sensei abuse of power to get with Shiki. And then there was a lot of good side stories on day 2. Like the athletic festival, the cultural festival. It was a really nice slice of life. If I had to give a number, I think I like this as a, because I really like Tsukihime already, I'm gonna say like 9 out of 10, bro. I like this more than the main game. I'm gonna be honest, cause you honestly, I like this more than the main game because I'm the type of guy that likes slice of life a lot, right? So seeing the cultural festival and the athletic festival, all that stuff, it's really cool. But in order to like this, you have to go through the main game. So it's not even fair, right? To really discuss it. So with that, that's GG's. We will, at GG's on Kagetsu Tohya, we'll start the Summer Festival soon.